Thank you for stopping by Luxuriously Poor, and I hope you find today's video helpful. And I would like to say that if you need wisdom on what to do for now or the future, this book is extremely helpful. Today I want to talk to you about salt. Now, I'm not going to go into whether you should be putting salt in your food or how much you should put, but I'm going to talk to you about what is in your salt and the problem that can create. Now, one thing that's in salt is sugar. Why? We don't need sugar in our salt. We're getting enough fake sugar, dextrose, glucose, whatever they want to call it. They've got so many different names for sugar that you have to look it up to see if the ingredient is sugar. Iodine. What do you need iodine in salt? This is not real iodine. And that's like taking an over-the-counter vitamin. It's a chemical vitamin. It's not natural. And this is what is our salt. There are some salts that even have arsenic in them. But the worst thing of it all, I think personally, I remember growing up as a kid, my father used to salt cure the hams. He would salt pork or fat back. Came a time when he couldn't really do that anymore because they changed the salt. And see, you could order the salt kits from Morton. You know, some of them had the sugar in it and some of them had all the chemicals in it to salt cure the meat and everything. And that's pretty much what you got stuck with. You had to order it to salt cure your meats. You couldn't just use your regular salt like you used to use in the good old days because they added so many ingredients to it. That's why you cannot use the regular table salt anymore for your canning. You have to be careful, even when it comes to canning, what salt you use. Even the good old-fashioned kosher salt, I used to use kosher salt a lot. I mean, it was my go-to salt because I always knew it didn't have added extra ingredients, but it does now. Now it has anti-caking agents, whatever the heck that means. Now, if you're buying salt with iodine, I would like to say this. Eggs have lots of iodine, especially the yellow, okay? Potatoes, the skins have extra iodine, have iodine in them. It's a good source of iodine. Cod has iodine. There are lots of foods that have iodine. Seafood has a lot of iodine. Now, I'm not one who feels that, we need to be putting iodine into our salt. It's not the real fat, old-fashioned, real iodine type thing. And what's worse is this salt is no good for preserving. So if something happened and you thought, oh, wow, I'm going to throw some salt and preserve this, more than likely you're not going to be able to. Now, this salt you could. This salt is nothing but pure pink salt. And it's getting harder and harder to find salts. Morton carries a white sea salt, but for one container, it's over $3. But you might want to think about keeping something on hand because this is nothing but salt. And you could use it to cure meat if you were in a pickle and you needed to cure the meat. It's something to think about. We don't need all this extra stuff in our salt to begin with. What's it doing to us? Well, God bless and have a good day.